We're a part of the School of Art at the university, and this gallery is part of the downtown community, and we've been participating in First Fridays now for 10 years. This show is called Of a Feather, and it was organized by my director, Sam Yates, after a gift to the university by an artist named Ellen Langen, and it's the big bird piece, and when you come into the room, it was gifted after her death to our collection. That was the impetus for he started thinking about birds and what we had in our permanent collection, and one thing built on another, and he started looking at our permanent collection and faculty and artists in town and different people in New York and Chicago that we knew that did birds in their work. And so over the past few weeks, we just built the show into what you see here, which is about 120 pieces that have a bird, feather, egg, nest, all things feather related. We even have Elvis with Wings, a piece by Gary Monroe. He's a great artist, and we're glad to call him a Knoxvillian, so we're glad to have him in the show. We have a Picasso print from our permanent collection that was signed by the artist, and we have George Brock, and we have a lot of Guy Koliak, and we have a Ed Westcott that we had a big Ed Westcott show here a couple years ago, so we have a piece of his. It's a great night to come out and see all of the galleries. We're glad to be a part of the downtown art scene. The UT Downtown Gallery is open Wednesday through Friday, 11 to 6, and Saturdays, 10 to 3. So we're closed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Gallery 1010 is a university-sponsored and a student-run gallery. It kind of gives us practice for maybe doing shows like out in the real world. Every semester you get to apply like you would at a regular gallery. This is a ceramics show, and the title is Neither Nor. So we are sort of exploring the idea that ceramics can be more than just functional work. Is it sculpture, or does it just have functional purposes? We kind of believe it's like a little bit of both.
I do functional pottery, and I use graphic decals on the surface of the pottery, of the glazed pieces. And I really am inspired by history and by geography, so I use a lot of maps and a lot of images from historical references.
My work actually challenges the divide between ceramicists, who are often questioned about whether or not they are sculptors or potters, because I kind of do a little bit of both in my work. So that's really what my work poses the question of for people that come to view it.
This summer, I visited Japan, specifically Echizen, for a 2-week study. And there, at this small community, it was one of the oldest kiln sites for ceramics in Japan. And there were about 100 potters there. So these pots represent the 100 artists in that local region.